In this video, we take a look at the list of Olympian gods and goddesses from D to H. DEIMUS, Deimos, the god of fear. He was a son of Ares who accompanied his father on the battlefield. Demeter, Ceres, one of the 12 great Olympian gods. Demeter was the goddess of agriculture, from the plowing of the earth to the milling of grain for flour. DIKE, the goddess of justice, who reported the misdemeanors of man to her father Zeus. She was one of the 3 Ori, goddesses of the seasons and heavenly order. DIONE, the Titaness mother of the goddess Aphrodite. She was a prophetic goddess, associated with the great oracle of Zeus at Dodona. Dionysus, one of the 12 great Olympian gods. He was the god of wine, viticulture, and wild vegetation. Dioskouroi, the gods of horsemen and gymnasia, patron gods of the games, and protectors of sailors. Castor and Polydeuces, the Dioskouroi twins, were originally a pair of mortal heroes. When Polydeuces was offered immortality by his father Zeus, he insisted on sharing the benefaction with his brother. As a result, the pair spent alternating days in heaven and the netherworld. EILEITHYIA, the goddess of childbirth and the pains of labor. She was a daughter of Zeus and Hera. ERATO, the goddess of peace. She was one of the 3 Ori, goddesses of the heavenly order and the seasons. ENYO, the goddess of war, a companion of Ares. EPIONE, the goddess of the soothing of pain. She was the wife of the medicine god Asclepius. ERATO, the muse of love poetry and mimicry. ERIS, the goddess of strife. She was a sister and companion of the god Ares. Eros, the god of love and sexual desire. He was the son and divine minion of the goddess Aphrodite. EROTES, the winged gods of love. A flock of these, or 3, Himerus, Pothos, and Eros, accompanied the goddess Aphrodite. EUNOMIA, the goddess of good order. She was one of the 3 Ori and an attendant of Aphrodite who was numbered amongst the Theoi Gamilioi, or gods of marriage. EUPHROSYNE, the goddess of merriment and good cheer. She was one of the 3 sister Charites. EURYNOME, the goddess of flowery pastures. EURYNOME was mother of the Charites and a handmaiden of the goddess Hera. EUTERPE, one of the 9 muses. She presided over lyric poetry. GANYMEDES, the cupbearer of Zeus who served nectar at the feasts of the gods. He was originally a Trojan prince whose beauty caught the eye of Zeus. HARMONIA, the goddess of harmony. As a daughter of Ares and Aphrodite, she was both a goddess of war, one of the Theoi Polemikoi, and of marriage, one of the Theoi Gamilioi. Harmonia represented unity and harmonious action. HEBE, the goddess of youth. She was one of the Theoi Gamilioi, or gods of marriage, a daughter of Zeus and Hera, and wife of Heracles. Hephaestus, Hephaestos, one of the 12 ruling gods of Olympus. Hephaestus was the craftsman's god presiding over metalworking, building, sculpture, and artistry. Hera, Juno, the queen of the gods and wife of Zeus. Hera was the goddess of women and the leader of the Theoi Gamilioi, or gods of marriage. She was also a goddess of the sky and stars. Heracles, the greatest of the Greek heroes. Upon his death, he was welcomed into Olympus, becoming the gatekeeper of heaven, and the god of strength and heroic endeavor and the averter of evil. Hermes, one of the 12 great Olympian gods. He was the herald of Zeus and the god of herds and flocks, the country arts, travel, trade, merchants, and thievery. Hestia, the goddess of the hearth. With Zeus, she was the leader of the gods of house and home, who also presided over the feast and the altar flame. Like Artemis and Athena, she was a maiden goddess. Himerus, Eros, the god of sexual desire. The Erotes Himerus, Pothos, and Eros were minions of the goddess Aphrodite. Ori, the goddesses of the seasons and the ordering of heaven. Individually, they presided over peace, EIRENE, justice, DIKE, and good order, EUNOMIA. The Ori were also guardians of the gates of heaven and handmaidens of the goddess Hera. Hygeia, the goddess of good health, one of the many daughters of Asclepius. Hymenaeus, Hymenaeus, the god of the weddings and the marriage hymn. He was a winged minion of the goddess Aphrodite, numbered amongst the gods of marriage. We hope you have enjoyed watching the video. Thank you.